So here we have the BMW 320d M Sport Shadow Edition Automatic on a 68 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows around the rear. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. I mentioned that this car was a Shadow Edition. That means, amongst other things, we have these dark tailpipes. We've also got darkened rear lights and darkened front lights as well. You can see in the bumper there we've got reversing sensors, and then plenty of boot space along with the 3 individually folding rear seats. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's what we're seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get full leather seats. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the far left-hand side, we have the fuel gauge, followed by the speedometer, then the rev counter, and then the coolant temperature gauge on the far right-hand side. In the middle at the bottom, you can see the total miles for this car, which are 4,140. You can change the information that's displayed above that by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various different pieces of fuel economy information. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we've got cruise control and speed limiter above that, and on the right hand side we've got stereo control, so the volume just here, the ability to answer phone calls. We've also got voice activation as well, so you can hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it will do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. We've also then got these plus and minus paddles on either side of the steering wheel here. That's so that you can change up and down a gear manually with this automatic gearbox. So over on the central screen is where you would pair your phone, amongst other things. So your phone is done under the communication heading just there. When it comes to music in this car, we've got DAB, FM and AM radio. We've got a CD player. You can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio, and we've got USB input as well. All the movements I'm making up on the screen, they're all being done using the iDrive system, which is basically this dial. Twisting it will take you through the various options. You can then push it down to select things. It also moves to the left, to the right, up and down as well, which becomes useful within certain menus. You may have noticed when I was rotating through the screen that we've got satellite navigation. There's a full video showing exactly how this works on both our website and on our Facebook page, which are well worth checking out. Working our way down, we've got the CD player and then dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger and driver temperatures, the fan speed up or down from here. Hit that button to turn the air conditioning on, or hit auto, and the car will now maintain those temperatures by taking full control of the fan speed. You can override that fan speed itself by pressing these buttons here, or you can hit auto and that will override the whole system and put it back on whatever setting you were on previously. We've got heated driver and passenger seats, both with 3 different heat settings each. Under that we have this cubby hole that opens or closes. You've got a couple of cup holders, and underneath this cap here a 12-volt charging socket. We then have the fully automatic gearbox. And then lastly, these buttons just here. So the button at the top will turn off the traction control. You can then put the car in sport mode, Eco Pro mode, or comfort, which is where it is at the moment, which is in the kind of middle here. So if I hit sport, it will tell us up on there that we are now in sport mode. If I go down one step, we go back to comfort. Down again, we go to Eco Pro. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.